I know.
I was going to use that now, my daily lexicon.
Yeah.
Unruly. I'll fit it into my weather hits. Just listen in. We'll get it in there.
Right,
and he will do it.
Yes.
Lots of jumping around in your weather hits, Postel.
Yeah, there you go. Jumping around in the weather hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
You guys have a good one. Go hop on out of here as you get your Wednesday going, and we'll keep it going right here on America's Morning Headquarters. We are here with you through the mid-morning hours to get you ready for all the big events in your neighborhood.
That's right. The Weather Channel has you covered here from coast to coast. We've been dealing with some of the cold, chilly air. That's kind of working its way into a few spots, and it's allowed for some snow to fall. Look at what's going on there in North Carolina. The ski lovers enjoying some of that snow coming down.
Off and on snow with this clipper system that's brought snow to southern Appalachia at the higher elevations, of course.
Yes.
But still, it's nice this time of year, right?
And cold enough to make some good snow, too. So combination of things for you here. It is snowing in parts of New York, even Pennsylvania, so we'll get to that. Also, the West. I mean, yes, there is another atmospheric river setup coming in here again.
I mean, it's literally like, where's the fire? Because the hose is pointed somewhere, and it just does not want to stop. So more wet weather, more snowy weather as well is in play. So we're going to have to continue to watch those rivers and them rising.
And families are trying to figure out how to get through the week.
Flooding parts of Washington State are waking up underwater.
CBS News correspondent Carter Evans has a closer look at the mess left behind by all of this water.
It's going to be warmer.
Well, I mean, if we were paying attention to our forecast, which we did earlier in the show, we showed both of these.
I don't remember.
They were close. I think they were very close. But I'm going to go Grand Forks as well.
All right, guys, we're going to reveal the answer. Okay. And the answer is...
Let's close, so 1 or 2 degrees matters.
Why make it easy when you can make it hard?
That's true.
Right, so that's what we're going to do. We have another one.
But you're asking about today.
Today.
So we can't skip ahead. Omaha. Yeah, Omaha.
So I'm getting a sense here. I hear Peyton Manning in the distance. So these aren't going to be easy.
This is not going to be easy.
More sun in Atlanta, so it might feel hotter, you know.
No, there's that. There is that. Okay. And we're not factoring wind chill either. You know what? Wind direction, I think, has a lot to do with it today. I'm just taking a guess. I think we have a downsloping wind in Bozeman.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's have a look. We've got one more.
Probably an east wind in St. Louis.
It's probably right, Jen. I think
It'll be like by 2 degrees, Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out the answer, shall we?
I don't know.
That would be a real high-scoring game.
Florida State would be upset if they lost 68 to 61.
I didn't want to bring up football. I haven't seen Alex.
Even more upset than they are now.
Yeah.
Poor Seminoles.
Wow, 68 to 61.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a close one. And, you know, the Florida, we have that north wind, I think, today. Right, following a cold front.
My second least favorite wind.
I know, right, Jen? Jen and I are on the same page with this. So anyway, we've got lots more to come.
Right? No.
You know what? We're gonna have
We're
gonna have more of these games to play. So you're gonna want to tune back in at 50 past next hour. We've got a whole bunch of new cities coming up.
I love game day.
Games are fun.
That's kind of freaky. Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Glad that all ended well.
Yes. Welcome back, everyone. We are here with you through the mid-morning hours to get you ready for the big events in your neighborhood.
That's right. The Weather Channel has you covered from coast to coast. And we've certainly been dealing with the issues across the coasts, right? The West Coast has been so soggy, so wet. And in the East, how about our Clipper, which is allowed for some snow to get going.
Southern Appalachia. I mean, I've seen some reports of over 4 inches, close to 5 inches in West Virginia. This is where is this in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Holy cow! So it's snowing.
Oh, whoa! Did you see that guy?
No.
He almost bought it. Yeah.
Oh boy!
But he recovered.
Yeah.
Snowboarding.
Yeah.
How about them apples?
Oh, look at that! Now he's doing tricks.
He knows he's on. He knows we're watching. But the idea, or she, the idea is that, you know, we're seeing snow at the higher elevations of North Carolina and Tennessee right now.
Yeah, and it's cold enough to make snow too, and I'm sure they'll have the snow guns going when they can out here, trying to get all the terrain open. We're also watching, though, in the West, more rain. I mean, it is relentless out here with these atmospheric rivers.
Yeah, this is one of those where when you talk about atmospheric rivers, right, some of them can be helpful, beneficial. This is one of those where it kind of gets a little bit more to the extreme levels of being harmful.
We saw some river levels that were higher than they've ever been in parts of Washington State yesterday. So the amount of rain that's coming in so quickly and some of the snow melt, because it's such a warm air mass, the combination of the two has led to flooding.
Yeah. So So that's going to be something we watch here in the forecast as we see more of this heading your way.
Right. And families are trying to figure out how to get...
With the amount of rain we've just had, everything is very saturated, and that's why it's a problem that we're getting another 3 to 5 inches of rain. And you notice that it's, yes, along the coast where most of our moisture comes in first, but then coming up the Cascades, we're going to be watching those snow levels really high again. I mean, while it's not as warm as it was earlier this week, it's still pretty mild out there. So the snow levels will be high. That means there'll be more rain falling. Now, here's that next system coming in right now. Then we've got the next one lined up, and there's another one behind that here. It is just a very stormy jet stream track up here across the northern tier of the Pacific. It's not a Pineapple Express here. I should say that because you'll probably hear it from time to time. Hawaii's all the way down here at the very bottom of the screen. You can probably barely see it. And so a Pineapple Express is just a nickname for an atmospheric river, and usually when they connect back with where the Hawaiian Islands are. So we don't have that, but we do have an atmospheric river, and it's bringing in the rain. Portland right now, we've got showers out there. More to come as we get you through the end of the week into the weekend. And so there'll be a brief break, I think Friday into maybe early Saturday, but then after that, here we go. It's still on. Biggest rain is going to be Oregon this time, maybe Northern California, but flood watches do extend